Hey, so this week on Platform we thought we would tell you about 5 books that are going to be released as films this year. So our first booked film adaptation is Brooklyn. It has been adapted to screenplay by Nick Hornby, who wrote About a Boy, High Fidelity and most recently Wild. It stars Saoirse Ronan, who's famous for Hannah and the Grand Budapest Hotel. It's about a girl called Ellis who moves from Ireland to Brooklyn in the 1950s in search of work and, you know, a better life and just better things. And in Brooklyn she meets a man and falls in love, but events unfold, which means she has to return to her home island, where she then meets another guy. She has to choose between, I guess, 2 guys, but also 2 worlds. Next up is A Hologram for the King by Dave Eggers. But the film of this is going to star Tom Hanks. It's going to be directed by Tom Tykwer, and he's famous for Run Lola Run, as well as also another couple of booked film adaptations, Cloud Atlas and Perfume. A Hologram for the King is about Alan Clay, who's an American businessman who travels to Saudi Arabia to try and sell a business idea to King Abdullah. However, it's not as straightforward as it seems. He is up to his neck in debt, he's trying to hold on to his family, he's got under a lot of pressure, and things slowly start to unravel. Okay, so next up we have this classic, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Now obviously this is not the first time that this book has been turned into a film. In fact, there are over 50 different interpretations of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein in film. This version of Frankenstein features James McAvoy from X-Men and all that stuff as Victor von Frankenstein. It stars Jessica Brown Findlay from Downton Abbey and Daniel Radcliffe as the hunchback Igor the assistant. What? It sounds mad, it sounds brilliant. I'm super excited about it. So now is the perfect time to go back to the beginning and read this classic. So our next book to film adaptation is another classic. It is Far from the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy. So the film stars Carey Mulligan from Great Gatsby and Drive, and also British actor Michael Sheen. So big names attached to this. It's a period drama set in Victorian England about independent and headstrong Bethesda, who attracts 3 very different men. It explores themes of love, independence, wealth, status, and of course, just happiness in general. Okay, next up is A Walk in the Woods. I don't have a physical copy here, but I will put a version up here so you can see what the book looks like. It stars Hollywood royalty Robert Redford and Emma Thompson. Sounds so good. So the book's about Bill Bryson returning back to America after 2 years spent in England, and he decides the best way to connect back with his homeland is to hike the long Appalachian Trail with one of his best friends. Let me know what you think. Are you going to go and watch any of those films? Are you planning to read any of the books? Have you read them already? Let me know what you thought if you have read them already. You can do all that in the comments. Obviously you can talk to us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, all that stuff. All the links down below as normal. And that's it from me. I will see you next week.